Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we're on to the next rank for the Mamool Ja Final Fantasy 14 Allied Society. So let's see what we got going on here then. Oh. Just look at our crop stores. Mamook now has choice when it comes to food. We never could have seen this day if not for your help. But we can still do better. More can flourish yet. I just know it. As passionate as always, I see. While I wish I could agree with you, I'm afraid we may be reaching the extent of our crop variation. Currently, this forest restricts us in two ways. One, the meteorite's unique ether, and two, a distinct lack of natural sunlight. Crops that grow under both of these conditions are unfortunately limited. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Removing even one of those restrictions will surely increase our options, assuming such a feat were possible, of course. We've considered how to let in sunlight before, but it's not as easy as felling a tree or two. Yeah, that's going to take some deforestation. Unless you want to pull up a whole mirror scenario. If only we could reference another locale that cultivates flora in near total darkness. I mean, yeah, Heritage found they're in complete darkness with only the ever keeps stone going. That's right. When I was in Tulial, I heard about what happened to Yusalani. They say the dome is rife with lightning energies and an endless night lingers over the land. Fascinating. And yet they successfully farmed there. Yepes Halo, you say. I have a permit to visit Yak T'el. Why don't we go and see it for ourselves? I also possess the requisite permissions, so I can join you. If we compare the data of this forest to that of Yepes Halo, we may well find a clue relevant to our current conundrum. Bit of a tongue twister, that little line there. It'll be a long journey, so we haven't a moment to lose. Lead the way. Sure. Teleport. Oh, where are we supposed to go? Am I actually got to teleport there, or is it just... Oh, it's just going to go fade out, fade in. Neat! Thank you for escorting us. To think the sun once shone so brightly here. It's a different sort of darkness than that of the Jaktika heartland. With lightning aspected ether this dense in the atmosphere, it's little wonder that thick thunderclouds obscure the sky as they do. I could probably stand in awe of this place all night, but we have a duty to fulfill. We need to ask the residents here about their farming techniques. We're ready when you are, so just lead the way. Let's have a look around. Up! So these towers are artificial sun for their plants. They're far smaller than what we have in Labyrinthos, but no less effective for the growth of crops. Yeah, the one in Labyrinthos I don't think we can recreate here in that requires a ceiling. Well, as you can see, we grow our crops in circles at Yepes Halo. The reason is simple. This contraption converts lightning aspected energy to create an ideal environment for our crops, from humidity and lighting to temperature and soil quality. Our little farm was caught with your fancy. I can hardly blame you. Keeping crops alive in environments such as these is no small feat, if I do say so myself. We use electro equipment to supply our plants with the nutrients and light they require. The key to good gardening is understanding the unique needs of each species, after all. These folks have worked hard to achieve the impossible. I'm all the more inspired to do the same. That said, it would be nothing but bother if we stand around here. Let's regroup and discuss our next steps. The problem is I can't see us having... because that would require us to get an electrode from these people, which I don't think is something we're going to be able to grab anytime soon. And we don't have that much light and ether in the area. I thought I'd learned a decent amount about the outside world after leaving Mamook. I still don't know the half of it, do I? Thanks for guiding us here. This trip was well worth it. Indeed, we can neither develop such infrastructure overnight, nor can we discount the differences between heritage found in the Jatika heartland. However, the knowledge that aspected ether may be converted into something equivalent to natural light is invaluable. We may not possess this electrode, but perhaps magics can achieve a similar effect? The Bunawa are peerless when it comes to magic. Let's head back and ask Mamool Ja. He's probably missing us about now anyway. Alright. Are we going to have to teleport, or are we going to get a flash out, flash in, like fade out, fade in, like we did here? Yep, we got a fade out, fade in. Hold on a moment while I fetch Mamool Ja. Mamool Ja explained your idea. If you're looking to achieve the impossible with magics, shouldn't you speak of our mightiest practitioner instead? You don't mean the Autarch? He's different now, and he wants the best for this gainery, same as anyone. I'm sure he'd help, if you asked. But I left. Surely I'm little more than a traitor in his eyes. He's changed his ways, I promise. You were instrumental in freeing Mamook from the shackles of blessed siblings, so I guess you'd know better than most. Then if your mind is made up, shall we request an audience? Right, we basically want you to make a little sun. Masterful work. Autarch. Just the other day, my wife brought me a sample from your harvest. I could hardly believe how flavorful it was. Thank you. It is an honor to receive such kind words. I hear that you require a Bunawa's expertise. Yes, we were hoping to create light here with magic, so we can grow an even wider variety of crops. We made a journey to Yusilani by Jaffa's guidance and studied the agricultural techniques of heritage found. The harsh climate there is constantly obscured by dark clouds, yet by way of special devices, the farmers create artificial sunlight enough to maintain healthy beds of crops. Instead of devices, we thought Bunawa magics might achieve something similar. Do you think it possible, Autarch? Weaving illusions into reality isn't possible for us. You require more than simple light, no? It is as you say, the light in question must deliver properties necessary for our plant's nutrition and at appropriate levels. I am happy to explain in detail if you believe such a feat can be achieved. It can. The magics will require illegible vessels, however, created from material replete with energy. Understood. We'll procure whatever you need. We're going to make little magical suns. Oh boy. It's cooperating. The Autarch really has changed. Anyway, we need to gather materials for those vessels. The Autarch said rich in energy, so I know just the thing. Chunks of meteorite harvested from Sinota Jayunja. You can't get more concentrated energy than that. This all comes down to you. Bring us what we need for the vessels, and we'll take care of the rest. Alrighty. Let's go mine some meteorites. Where are we? Okay, there it is, up there. The Boon of Bunawa. So it looks like what we need to grab is little meteorites, which are full of ether energy. And then they're going to do some Bunawa magic to turn them into miniature suns. I can already tell the RP community is going to have that. I can tell Synodic Scribe and a few of the RP community are going to have an absolute ball with this notion. Mamook. Did you find what we need for the vessels? There we go. 3 meteorites, as requested. Perfect. This is good concentrated energy. I'll bring it to the altar and we'll get started straight away. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm curious to see how this actually plays out. Oh, making them little lanterns. Okay. So not quite miniature suns, but at the same time. Although, kind of. Rainbow-coloured watermelons by the looks of things. Neat. Glowing watermelons. Well, at least the birds are fine with the weather. Such remarkable magics. These lights illuminate our cannery as though it were made day. You may have noticed Golma's latest edition. I don't know how Mamool Ja and the others found time to prepare a kitchen, but it makes readying our yields for the consumption easier than ever. Admiring the kitchen, are you? One day I'll make some legendary dishes, even one to rival Jibruk people. An admirable dream. With passion like yours, I'm certain it shall come true. If we can make a meal, we can share a meal. Just like Mamool Ja did on that battlefield, to end an endless war. I created a dish that brings our Ikbrak neighbors to the table again. This is my next hope for Golma. I hope we become living proof that Mamook has changed for the better. As the Gainery flourishes, so too do Mamool Ja's dreams for the future of his homeland. Whether Mamook will prove herself capable of restoring relations with the people of Ikbrak, however, remains to be seen. Yeah, that could take a bit. We are now honored. Alrighty. Some more quests, some new rewards. What do we have from the vendor? Jatika Leafkin. That's a minion we can grab now. Again, still found it weird that they did the mount first. Right, minion. Where are you? No, that's the pod. There we are, Jatika Leafkin. Among the blue leafkin that inhabit Yak T'el, this particular creature is friendly to men, who dwell near a settlement in the Jatika heartland. While superstition persists that a kind are Mamool Ja who have been cursed, some believe that they are in fact pure souls who were reborn as guardians of the forest. Have you heard of blue leafkin? It does look rather cute. It's like a chicken covered in leaves. But that is us here for the Mamool Ja rank up. And we'll see you guys for the next one, which will be... probably sometime next week or the week after. Until then, happy days. JaffaArchfiend, out.